And go. Oh, I wasn't supposed to have done that. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Father Jerry here for my weekly What's Up Wednesday. This is, I'm just thinking that this is really the last week of Ordinary Time for us, because this Sunday is the feast of the Solemnity of Jesus Christ, King of the universe, or something like that. It used to be just Christ the King, but now it's Christ the King, King of the universe. Jesus is awesome, whatever. So, and every time I think about this, I think of two main songs. One is the great traditional song that I like so much, Crown Him with Many Crowns. So, crown him with many crowns, the Lord. That's right. I want to march, when I do this. The other one is a song we used to sing in seminary. I was in the choir in seminary. If you didn't know, I like to sing. And our director was very dramatic. He was a diva, kind of like Sean Whistler. Anyway, so he's very dramatic, and so we were doing this part, and it's an African-American spiritual. So I asked Sean, our director of music, if he had this hymnal, Lead Me, Guide Me. It's basically a lot of African-American type of music for the Catholic Church. And there's a song called He is King of Kings. And he was very dramatic, of having us do this. But it's a cool little song. So I'm just going to sing a little bit for you. So this is how it goes. He is King of Kings, He is Lord of Lords, Jesus Christ the first and last, no one works like Him. He built His throne upon the air, no one works like Him, and called His saints from everywhere, no one works like Him. He is King of Kings. So that's how it goes. I just think it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. We would always do this when we were singing it, because, it was like one of those things. Christy, who's the host? Stephen Colbert. Mm-hmm. So you all should Google Stephen Colbert. He's a very strong Catholic, and he's pretty outspoken about it too. But he did this song, he did a video one time of the song, like We Are One in the Spirit, or They'll Know We Are Christians by Our Love, or something like that. You just Google. I should have looked that up ahead of time. But anyway, it's hilarious. So I don't know why. Okay, I'm distracted already by being silly. So Chrissy might look it up to see what it is. I'm going to look it up. And we can tell you what to Google it. It's hilarious. So here you go. Some things. Since it is the end of the year, we at Corpus Christi have a lot of really great things that we've already done, where we're going to build on that, because Advent and Christmas are really times of giving. We should all give all the time, but specifically those times. So here's an example of something we just did here at Corpus. We were asking people, Catholic Charities is very active here in town, and so they've asked us to put together baskets or little groups of food to feed people during this time of year. So they asked us to provide 200 different groups. Well, we were able to do that. So thank you, Corpus Christi people. We actually have more, so they're going to distribute the food and everything that we collected to other groups. We do that with Just Food all the time too, so that's pretty awesome. Christy found my stuff?
Yes.
Did you? Oh yeah, Stephen Colbert sings and dances The King of Glory, that song, The King of Glory comes, the nation rejoices. So Google Stephen Colbert singing and dancing to the King of Glory. It's hilarious. Anyway, so thanks, Christy, for that.
You're welcome.
Let me see what else. So we have a lot of great things coming up. This weekend at the Masses, we are going to have these little cards for you. They say Corpus Christi Community Advent Circle of Kindness. So what we're going to ask people to do is, when you come to Mass this weekend, or if you can come you need to come to Mass. Sign up ahead of time by Friday, by the way, which that's another thing. I'm so distracted. Our numbers keep going up every weekend, and so it's very important that you sign up. We've been asking people, even if you come at the door, we can take your names, but here's the deal. Last Sunday, we had 214 at one of the Masses, and that's pretty much our max. So there's very little room left. So if something were to happen and we fill up, we're going to have to turn people away, and I don't want to have to do that. So please help us out by signing up ahead of time. It has to be done by noon on Friday. Of course, if you do forget, come to the door, and hopefully we'll have room. So anyway, this weekend we're going to give out these cards at the Masses, and what we're going to ask you to do is just go home and write a nice note. These are going to go to all of our homebound people at the parish and in our community, just as a note for Thanksgiving time, to let them know we're thinking about them. And Corpus Christi is praying for them. And it's a great Advent circle of kindness thought. Thank you, Christy. Because that's why it says Advent, circle of kindness. So, and that's kind of our theme during Advent. So each week, we're going to have a different kind of thing asking you all to do or to think about. We're going to have you collect money for pregnant moms who are in need. We're going to have you do the Gifts of the Heart, all the different organizations we sponsor. So look in the bulletin, look on our website, you'll get all the information. But that's the thing for this weekend. We're going to give out these cards and have you write them and then return them, and we will give those to the people that need to get them.
Right.
Okay. Next thing is a week from this Saturday night, we're going to kick off Advent, because that's the first Sunday of Advent, November 28th and 29th. We're going to have an event after the Saturday night Mass outside, and it's going to be like a tree lighting type of thing, and we're going to have some, it's not really a secret, is it, Christy? Is that right?
No, we don't want to tell them what it is, but it's a circle of kindness.
Okay, circle of
Advent
kindness.
wreath outside.
And we have a circle drive. That might help you out.
Wreath.
Advent wreath, circle. Anyway, so we're going to have a little prayer service after the Mass, but we're also going to have some way to get together as a community. So you can come and maybe have something warm to drink, and maybe something that's a snack on, all not touched, individually wrapped, all that good stuff, because we care about your health and well-being here at Corpus Christi. So keep that in mind. Saturday, November 28th, after the 4 o'clock Mass, so roughly around 5 o'clock. And every week, again, look in the bulletin. We're going to have something different going on here during Advent, just a way to be mindful of that fact that we are creating a circle of kindness in our hearts and in our homes here in Corpus Christi. So I think that's pretty much everything. It's good to...
Rain.
What?
If it's raining or snowing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Christy. So just a reminder, on Sundays, we do have our communion outside, and there's been a great response. Make sure you're in the parking lot by 10:55, parking in the lot, not in the circle drive. But again, if it's raining, which there's a chance this Sunday might be, we will not do that. I just want to take care of Jesus and myself. So, but I'll announce it that morning if nothing else. So hopefully you'll understand that. The last thing I found, I was looking at something today, and I think especially with the continuing COVID craziness, and people are concerned about that, rightly so. I think the anxiety levels are high, and the stress is high. And I was reminded of something I heard a long time ago. For we priests, one of our popes a long time ago, who was stressed out about everything, he said, and this was St. John the 23rd, one of our popes, when he would go to bed at night, he would just think about all of his anxieties, but at the end he always said this. He said, "Lord, it's your church, I'm going to bed." So I always like that. I love Corpus Christi. I wish we could do more and everything right now, but it's God's church, and I'm going to go to bed, not right now. But just remember that even though we wish things were different right now and better, God's still in charge. That's His church. He's going to take care of us no matter what. And that's what the Solemnity of Christ the King is all about, that God's bigger than all of this. He's bigger than the divisions in our culture, within our church, even within our families. He's bigger than all that, so He's got it. So just remember that. Keep going to God. And it's His church. It's His life. And let's just all go to bed and find some peace. So great to talk to you all today. Have a good rest of the week. And God bless. Take care.